Okay, we've got snails in the oven. We're good to go for dinner. We just need to sort out some tactics on Football Manager and we will be sweet. We've got our bags packed for Japan, Trophee de Champions overseas. We are looking forward to this season. Let's go. Right. Quiet night. Try and find a way to get Enrique and Quintero up top together. That is the plan. Let's get on with this. Oh, Italy. Interesting phone call. Let's just see who this is. Ciao. Yes, I am Mr. Damon. They've heard me. No, sorry, that's all the Italian I know, I'm afraid. Yeah, sorry about that. Lazio. Oh, okay. You guys are really decent sized, aren't you? Would I be interested in a job interview? Honestly, probably not. Yeah, I mean, it's just that you guys finished 4th last season, and I mean, we finished 2nd. I mean, yeah, I don't know where the growth is for me there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a step down. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you guys will have a plan B, won't you? Pep Guardiola. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll leave that job interview then. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Bye. Ciao. Yeah, I don't think I'm competing with Pep there. Right. Got that out of the way. Whatever that was, let's just get back into Football Manager. Another dang phone call. This time it's from Germany. Right, I know what this is about. Guten Tag. Yes, hello Dortmund. Yes, it's Mr. Damon. Yes, look, thank you for getting back in touch with me. Job interview. Look, I've got to go to Japan tomorrow, but I can probably squeeze you guys in. I can change my flights around, I think. Yeah, I think I can do France to Germany, and then we can go Germany to Japan. I think I can do that. Yes, look, some people might notice. I mean, I'm traveling with the team, but I think it'll be okay. Look, I'm sure no one's going to notice that I've applied for the job. Yeah, okay, yep, cool. Yeah, and hopefully we can sort something out. I'd really like to manage you guys. You guys are a bit of a step up, I think. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yep. Yellow wall, yep, all that good stuff. Yep, okay. Bye. Thank you. Awesome. We might have a new job. Right. Now let's just see if this tactic works just in case we don't get that job. I'm pretty sure we will though. Another phone call. England. Look, if this is another one from Leicester, they've been trying to appoint Shaun as manager. I think they keep on ringing the wrong Shaun, but we'll just see who this is. Just 1 second. Hello? Yes, it's Shaun. If this is Leicester again, I swear, you guys really need to sort out your media department. It hasn't been good. Oh, David, hello. Oh, how are you? Yes, lovely to hear from you. Look, we're really looking forward to getting you in the team this season. Yes, and I know that you really enjoy big matches, so that's going to fit us really well, the fact we've qualified for the Champions League. Yes, and we're really looking forward to having you on board. Yes, I did notice that. Wouldn't it have been easier to fly from China to Japan than China, England, Japan? I just thought that might make more sense. Yeah, yes, yeah. We know that you enjoy big matches. So what were you getting at here? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, I heard, but it sounded like you said you signed for Arsenal. But you also said you enjoy big matches. Can you see where the confusion is coming from on my end here, though? Yeah, you've made your mind up. Okay, look, I can't say I totally understand, but look, it's okay. We've got a plan B. I'll get onto it shortly, but look, it would have been nice to get you on board, but hey, these things happen, eh? Okay, yep. Yeah. Good luck, David. Okay, bye. Big matches at Arsenal. What's he been smoking? Right. I know what to do here. Right. Just make one more phone call. This could be painful though. I don't really want to make this phone call. I suppose we have to though. He's a good player. Ollie, how are we, mate? Yes, it's Shaun here. How are we? Yes, I know. Yes, and welcome to the Champions League club. Yes. What do you mean? I'm in the Champions League club. I've won 2 of them. Well, the Copa Libertadores surely counts. I know AFC's not much, but I mean, come on, Ollie. Yes, anyway, I'm not here to talk about that, but yes, congratulations. Well done. Ollie's at the wheel. Hey. Yep, okay. You know that North Macedonia midfielder that you just transfer listed? The one that enjoys big matches, consistent performer? Yes, I would like to bid for him. What are you after? 91 million. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we've got a bit of transfer budget because we are in the Champions League now. Ollie, I'm coming for you, mate. Yes, yes, I'm gonna take that crown off you. I'm after my third. No, it is. I have one too, Ollie. Oceania definitely counts. Yes, okay. Look, I'll send the paperwork through, and hopefully we can sort something out. Yeah. Yes, yes, and congratulations once again. Look, if you keep having to tell me to congratulate you, it has a bit less meaning, doesn't it, Ollie? But yes, congratulations on winning the Champions League last season. Okay, thank you, Ollie. I will sort that out soon. Bye-bye. So much for a relaxing night. Hello and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge here on Shaun Does FM. I hope you have been doing well and hopefully you enjoyed that little intro at the start, which hopefully ran through quite a bit of the stuff that has been happening in this off-season prior to the 2028-29 season at Monaco for now, because as I mentioned in that intro, and as you can see, we have had a job interview at Dortmund. I thought it went pretty well, and you can see we do have the wanted sticker by our profile. We're still just below 4 stars reputation, but we've got some pretty good things now. And if we look at our stats, nice stuff. However, if we go over to the job center, you can see that we're not actually the favourites for the job. So we might be staying put at Monaco. After all, Stefano Pioli is the favourite. And if we go to his profile, he's currently at AC Milan, who are only a Europa League team. So if he left that job, it wouldn't be one that I'd be going towards, because it is something that came into my mind. But you can see, not only wanted by Dortmund, but they've put a bid in for him. So maybe we won't be getting that Dortmund job. I'm going to leave things open-ended a little bit today, just in case we do, but it looks like he's the man that Dortmund are going to go with over us. And that Lazio job also came up. They offered us a job interview without us actually applying for the job, but as I mentioned someone on that intro, they finished 4th, and it feels like, even though it's a high reputation league, that would be a little bit of a step down for us, it feels like. So we might be staying put at Monaco. We'll just see what happens with this Dortmund job between us and Pioli. There's always a chance that they feel that's too much to put in for him. So we'll just see what happens before we get too deep into what we've done here at Monaco this season. We have made a lot of transfers, but not many of them are actually first team players. We will bring up our transfer history for this season. And if we get rid of that top bar, these are the ones that we have made this season. Look, a lot of these are players who are not in the first team picture, so I'm not going to run through them all. I think we'll just touch on the ones that we need to, really. We've sold some players out as well, mostly players who were in the second team or under 19s who didn't have the development. So a lot of these signings not overly important. One sale that was a first team player actually occurred late in the last season window, according to this, and it was Juan Soriano, the player that we got him from Cadiz last season. He has already left us for 9 million, should be rising up to 11. He went to Celtic. Considering that we've brought in some younger goalkeepers into the squad now, I felt it was a good deal to let him go. We did make a profit from him, of course, because we only bought him in for 7 million, so a little bit of a profit there for us. And for a 30-year-old goalkeeper who isn't really going to get much game time, I thought that was a decent deal. That's the only real first-team sale that we have made, at least so far in the window. And now we can go back into this year. So if we organise these by main ins, you would have noticed in the intro I did mention David Ayala, the player who we were, in the end, I was leaning towards over Mauricio because he liked big matches for our to strengthen our midfield and go in where Ricky Puig was. But he opted to go to Arsenal instead, even though they're only in the Conference League, I believe. So I don't know how many big matches he's going to be playing there. Bit of an interesting one. Don't know what he's been smoking, as I said. But in the end, we actually went to Manchester United, the reigning Champions League winners, and pinched off them Aljif Almas. He is the only real first-team signing we have made. You can see he's a very versatile player, can play anywhere across the front half of the field except striker. He's going to be in the midfield for us. He's a decent advanced playmaker, 4-star player. We got him for 91 million, and considering he's valued at 116 million, I think that's a good deal for us. So we went in for him. If we look at his summary, he's got a lot of pros, not many cons. I was told he liked big matches. That's disappeared now, so that's interesting. But that's the reason we got him in. So hopefully that doesn't disappear because that was the main reason we brought him in. But we went for him over Mauricio. Mauricio didn't like big matches. So while he was a better technical player or just stat-wise player, I feel like Almas, he's very well-rounded. I mean, look at him. He's quite experienced at this level. I see he's North Macedonian. He's actually Macedonian too. So apologies for getting my Macedonians mixed up. But a decent signing for us, having spent a lot of time at a lot of quite good clubs, Fenerbahce, Napoli, Hertha Berlin, who are doing a very good job in the save, and of course Manchester United, where he didn't play a lot of games, so he's going to be getting a lot more game time here. A lot of other signings, as I said, but most of them are going to be second team or they've already been sent out on loan, so I don't really feel like there's much that we need to cover there. We will look at our transfer budget quickly. We have 24.7 million left, so there is still a bit of scope for getting some more youngsters in, which is probably what we're going to do. But I was just waiting to see what happened with that Dortmund job, but it's not looking too likely. So today we're actually in Japan for this Trophee de Champions game this season, something I did not expect to be saying, but it popped up. And yeah, we're at the Yamagata General Sports Park Athletic Stadium. So the neutral venue for this game, which is expected, a neutral ground, but not in Japan. I thought it would be somewhere in France. You can see after this, we're going to be playing Brighton. We actually played Aston Villa and West Ham to start off our pre-season in America and got 2 draws against them before we played our affiliates Cercle Bruges and then pumped a couple of local French teams before this trip to Japan. And as I said, we're going to be tackling Brighton on the way home before we get into the league all season and early doors. We do have a Côte d'Azur against Nice, which is probably going to be the next episode. And once again, PSG in the second month of the season. Go down further. Brest were very good last season. They fall in the third month, so that's an obvious tie to be bringing you guys. Then we've got Lyon, Lens, a pretty difficult November before we get into December, which looks a little bit easier. And then we start our Coupe de France journey, while we also will have the Champions League this season, of course. Finally in it. A year and a half we've been here, but now we are in the Champions League in Europe, and hopefully we can make our way towards getting our third Champions League. But today, the Trophée des Champions, just easing our way into the season. Let's see if we can start off this year the same way we did last, by beating PSG for a trophy. So we do have TV coverage for this game, but I feel like I need to go through the team sheets here because at the moment, coming off the back of a European Championship in the off-season, currently there's also the Olympic Games, so we are missing some players because of that, and we do have some interesting players in the team due to that as well. So we're missing the likes of Flavio Henrique, we're missing Paul Tessier, so there's a few players who you will be missing. In fact, Marcos Llorente, I forgot to show you guys, but I think I showed him last episode. He was the other first team player we have signed for this season. But our team, more or less the same. Sevillano's at right back instead of Tessier. We've got our new goalkeeper too, Golubrski, who used to be Bayern Munich. We got him on a free. He is in for Gourlon, who is also at the Olympics for France. In the midfield, we've changed things up, but that is going to be hopefully our regular midfield for the season, with Almas replacing Puig. And up front, we are missing Enrique, as I said, so Edwin Quintero will play up front today, with Mikado coming onto the bench. I am considering the Dembele Enrique Quintero front three for this season. Still not sure about that, but that's something we're going to be looking at, trying to find a way, as I said in the start of the intro, to get those two players in the team, because they are too good to leave out of a starting 11. And I do like this formation. It's done us so well so far as this tactic, so I don't think we need to change it. And the PSG team looking fairly decent. They've got 2 Gomez's now. They've got a new signing, one Francisco Gomez, along with Joe Gomez. Look, I've spent a lot of money, as you would expect, so they are going to be difficult for us to peg back today. We'll give them the fans team talk. We have faith in them, and hopefully, as I said, we can start the season off just as well as we did last. So the crowd in Japan has really turned out for this game. As you can see, there's no one here by the look of it. There's that team that we ran through before, and here is the PSG team, a 4-3-3, very similar to us, in fact. So this is going to be an interesting matchup against Tuchel, and no one's shown up for this game. That was worth the money. the France FFA. I don't know what you've done that for because no one's shown up for this game in Japan, so that's interesting. We are playing left to right, but PSG are kicking off playing the other way. And hopefully, as I said, we can make a good start to the season just like last year. An interesting matchup with those players away for the Olympics from both teams, no doubt. So, without a shadow of a doubt, it isn't full strength lineups, but we'll see how we get on. PSG with an early chance, it looks like, down the right end of the field. Pembele to Sergi as he gets the ball back, puts a ball in, tries to find Felix Mariba straight at our new goalkeeper. 0-0 after a minute. Goal kick to PSG in the 20th minute. Look, we've had a couple of chances, but mostly block shots that haven't amounted to much. So this is hopefully the first main highlight of the game, albeit hopefully we can actually get the ball back and make it for us because it's PSG with possession and Mariba, another quality player in this game. A game, as I said, where both teams probably not at full strength, so it's interesting. And all of a sudden, Morello, from a very tight angle, puts that in the net. Not sure what happened there. I wasn't expecting that to go on target. I thought that might be another waste of a highlight, but PSG have gone one up, as we will tell our boys to press SMS. Morello just made his way past. It's actually a really good individual goal, but I thought our defenders closed him down. Maybe Golubuski should be doing better, but he's actually finished that quite nicely, Morello, and we are 1-0 down after 20 minutes. Goal kick to Monaco in the 42nd minute. We have been really poor so far. A couple of shots that got blocked, but it's been PSG's game to date. Sevillano, though, on the ball, and hopefully we can get something going now. Agume back to Almas. They knock it about nicely now. Dembele, our front three on very poor ratings at the moment, makes his way forward. Sevillano, Almas, back to Sevillano. This looks like a good platform for us. Sevillano on the ball again, back to Almas. Ampadu just holding the ball up. Agume tries to find Quintero, does, but by the time he gets his shot off, it is blocked, and it looks like we'll be going into half-time 1-0 down, and indeed that is the case. A really poor half from us. You look at the shots, 3 of them, we saw all of them too, but they were all blocked, whereas PSG had 2 on target. One of them, an okay save from Golubuski, but the second one, Morello tucking it away very nicely, and we've been really poor so far. You look at the ratings up front, and it hasn't been good at all. In terms of options, I don't know if we have many. I do want to take these guys off, though, because they aren't playing well, so what we might do is we might actually shuffle up. At the very least, we can have Garrity come on for Fernandez because he's having a stinker. I trust Dembele and Quintero, so we'll leave them out there for a little bit longer, but this has not been good so far. We will put the hands on hips and tell them to show us something else in the second half. Because I think that's fair enough. We are kicking off this half, playing right to left, 1-0 down. We need something to turn this around and hopefully get a trophy, just like last season, to start off this one. Throw into PSG as we get up towards the 50-minute mark, and Gomez, not sure which one that is now. Yeah, they're both Jay Gomez's, so it's a bit hard to tell, but I'm not sure. It looks like it might be Joe Gomez instead of the Spanish Gomez. But they now get the ball out to Pembele in a lot of space down the right. He puts a ball across. Sevillano heads it clear, and hopefully Dembele can get on the end of this and create something. Although he's held up quite nicely by the PSG defender, and Doku actually wins the ball off him. Nice work from him there. And it's PSG all over this game to date. As you would expect, the reigning League champions, I suppose. And that's a lovely ball for Sergi, but Golubuski, not sure if he had much of an idea about that, but he has kept it out, and we will stay at 1-0. A good early chance there for PSG early in the second half. Taps over, heads away the corner. Now Dembele might be able to create something again. He hasn't got Doku in front of him this time. Dembele making his way forward, but he has lost the ball to Joe Gomez, I believe that one was. Or is it the other Gomez? I'm getting confused with my Gomez's. 1-0 as we get into the second half. Okay, we've got a highlight about to start, but Agume is knackered. Apparently he's injured. Luckily, we've got some very good depth in the midfield now. Marcos Llorente will show you guys his stats. I think I might have shown these before, but a free transfer that we did pick up. He's a great option for us off the bench. I've told him he's a regular starter. Hopefully we can talk him down from that throughout the year, but a very good option for us, either in the regular midfield or the defensive midfield. So we'll bring him on. And Dembele hasn't been good and might be losing his discipline. So I think we're going to bring Hudson-Odoi on. I'm not sure if we can make any more changes. No, we can't. So Quintero's going to have to stay out there and start to pull finger, as are some of these other players, because that's going to be all our subs. And we'll see if we go another goal down, because PSG have a throw-in a dangerous area. Mariba, he has a good long shot on him when allowed, but luckily we block the shot and clear it. Still 1-0 with half an hour to go, but we've used all our subs. Now PSG try and clear the ball. They have done a decent job, but we get possession back, Mulder, and we will build from the back and hopefully get something going because so far it's been pretty dire on our end. Ampadu will find Garley fresh off the bench barely anyway. He came on at half time. Now Mulder down the flank, back in, finds Almas. What can the new signing do? Ampadu out to Mulder. Can he find someone in that box? He finds Llorente just wide. That would have been a great start to his Monaco career, but we're still 1-0 down with half an hour to go. Corner to PSG in the 68th minute. Doku to put it in. They go far post, and it's hit the bar. That's lucky. We clear it. Good chance of PSG. We're really fighting today. We are not good at all. 1-0 with 20 to go. Another chance here for PSG. It might be. They've got a throw in the 70th minute. Only 20 left for us to try and get an equaliser as I think Llorente makes a slide tackle without actually winning the ball there. So goes to ground for no reason. And now they find Mariba do PSG having kept possession fairly comfortably there. Pembele, he will try and slot someone in. I'm not sure who that was. It was Morello. He was looking for his double, but luckily we blocked the shot and we blocked the attempted cross in. Still 1-0, but we will see this highlight. As you can see, Almas is actually on a red heart as well, and we can't take him off now. So we're in a bit of trouble here. Mariba with a shot just wide. Nearly thought that left winger from PSG could have tried to head that in, but still 1-0 down, unfortunately. Throw into Monaco, 77 minutes. We've told the boys to just be a bit more expressive and a bit more direct with their passing, so we'll see if that can help us get an equaliser. And we do find Quintero. Oh, but he's missed. That was a pretty good chance, and he's taken it out for a corner. A goal kick. That was our best chance of the game by far. We are still 1-0 down, although we now have a free kick, although that is straight at Onana. What's my name? Onana. Yeah, he holds onto it very comfortably. And now we get the ball back from the clearance, though, and hopefully we can get another chance because we're starting to look a bit more dangerous now. We're playing more direct. Hudson-Odoi on the ball. Tries to find Gowley. It's a wonderful ball, but straight at Onana. Two great chances since we've gone more direct, but it remains 1-0 to PSG, although this highlight continues, so maybe something else is going to come from this. Nianzou into Almas. Same Nianzou, it was Mulder. And now we find Ampadu. Llorente, who's been decent since coming on, tries to find Hudson-Odoi, who he has. Can he put it away? No, that's a good save from Onana that time. We will have a corner, but a really good spell for us there. Really should have a goal on the board, but we are creating, which is nice to see. Hudson-Odoi to put this corner in, and it is headed clear. Hopefully we can get a few more shots off because we're starting to look dangerous, but we only have 8 minutes left to get an equaliser. Throw into Monaco, 88th minute. We've now gone attacking. Nothing's happened since that really good burst of chances around the 80-minute mark, although Hudson-Odoi gets an equaliser there and we can go back to positive. Boy, we've looked good since we've changed up to a more direct style and we've got our equaliser. We really should have got one about 10 minutes ago, but this time we get it. Llorente, Garley, back to Llorente. He finds Mulder and acres of space, and somehow Hudson-Odoi is left absolutely free. Gets it beyond Onana. Possibly could have saved that, but we'll take it. He's picked up a niggle. Unfortunately, we can't sub him off, but he has got the goal. You can see he was wide open there. He really had to bury that, and he did. We're back on level terms, although now PSG have a highlight, and we do have 5 minutes of injury time as well. Gomez will find Felix, but the shot is blocked. Slide tackle in the box. It was from a PSG player, and unfortunately Llorente's taken that out for a throw into PSG, and they will show it. So, hopefully we can hold them out after just getting that equaliser. Felix, that goes out for a corner. We can't shout at the boys to encourage them, so that's a bit frustrating. A few tired bodies, so if this goes to extra time, hopefully we get another sub because that could be useful. Felix into Medina. What can PSG cook up here? Hopefully nothing. As I said, we did quite nicely since that tactical just switch or just a little bit of a tactical tweak. We have looked really good, although PSG, since we've got that equaliser well on top of us, a corner to them here, and they will show it again, so we cannot clear the danger for now. To Debo, out to Felix. Oh, it's a very good save that time from Golubuski, and PSG another corner. We head that one away, but Felix again to get on the end of it. Now, hopefully this highlight ends soon because this is really dangerous stuff. Tolisso into the Spanish Gomez. To Debo, Tolisso, and Acosta. Guardiola, Tolisso again. They are holding position very nicely. Hopefully we can keep them out. It's a wonderful ball, although Nianzou kicks it clear, and hopefully that's the highlight it is. Although now they have another throw-in, really putting the pressure back on us. Ampadu heads that clear. Now Garley in a little bit of space. Can we get them on the counter? Although Garley just not quite got the pace here, although he's got past Taliso very nicely. Might be able to slot Lorente through, although that shot was too far on the left-hand side. Would have gone the other side if I was Lorente. And we are going straight to penalties. So much for extra time. Okay. Be fair, our last penalty shootout worked out okay. The coup de France. Okay, pretty much the order on penalty ranking. The only change that we've made there is Ampadu above Sevillano, just because he's got a bit more composure. But otherwise, that is the order. It's on highest penalty rating. We'll give this team talk. An early penalty shootout. I think we'll just take the pressure off them because we're not really expected to do anything here. I'll say penalties are a lottery. What will be will be. We do need to talk to Gary because he's still a bit anxious. Try and get the pressure off him. We'll tell him there's no pressure. He's still anxious, so that has not worked at all. And it will be João Felix first up. PSG first in this penalty shootout. What will he do against our young goalkeeper? He'll slot it. He sent him the wrong way. And PSG go 1-0 up early now. Amin Ghali, the most nervous of our players. He's about to take it. And he slots it exactly the same as the PSG penalty, to be fair. Mirror image. And now Doku will try and get the advantage back to PSG. What can he do? Oh, he went the right way to Golubuski in goal, but Doku gets it past him and now taps over the centre-back. A player who's been pretty iffy on penalties for us, but hopefully this one goes in the back of the net and he sends the keeper the wrong way. So we're sending the goalkeeper the wrong way slightly more than PSG to date, albeit only from 2 penalties, and it's 2 all to date. The first miss could be crucial. Guardiola for PSG. He buries that. Again, the goalkeeper went the right way, but just couldn't quite get there. Do wonder if Goron was in goal if we would have saved one of these by now, but he's at the Olympics. Now Almas, the new signing, sends it wide. Oh, typical Manchester United player. Oh, that's poor. That's not a good way to start your career at Monaco, mate. Now Taliso. Oh, how has he not saved that? Oh, it's just turned to poop for us all of a sudden, and now we need to score this. If we don't score this, PSG will win the Trophee de Champions. Marcus Llorente, another new signing. If our new midfielders let us down, I'm going to be a bit ticked off, it's fair to say, albeit it is penalty shootout. We can't get too harsh on them. Llorente buries it. Right, we're still in this, but we need a save, and it feels like that last penalty was the chance for that save to happen. It was straight down the middle, and for some reason, Golubuski didn't get his hands to it. Gomez, the new signing for PSG, it looks like. The Spaniard, the left back, I believe he was. Can he slot it away and win them the Trophee de Champions? No, Golubuski makes the save this time. Right, we are still in it, but we need this penalty to go in. Otherwise, it will be PSG's, and it is Quintero. He missed a penalty in the Coup de France final. When we last saw him taking penalties, he's a stinker of a game too, so I'm not confident. Hopefully he proves me wrong. Edwin Quintero nails it. That's what we like to see. Right, 4-4 into sudden death. And it is Morello, the goal scorer for PSG. Golubuski starting to find some form on penalties. It feels like maybe he should have saved that one. It just sneaks past him. Very similar to PSG's 4th penalty. And now we need to score. It is Onana versus Ampadu, the Welsh wizard. Can he pull this off for us? Just put it past the goalkeeper. Ethan Ampadu to keep us in the Trophee de Champions. He does. Goalkeeper went the right way too. Sneaks it past Onana. And we are still going on. 6 penalties each. 5-5. Acosta for PSG. Straight at Golubuski. Right, we can pinch this. It feels like we would absolutely be stealing this. That last 20 minutes or so since that tactical tweak. That's when we got back into the game. And we've taken it to penalties, and now we have a chance to win it. Francisco Sevillano, the Spaniard. Can he get it past Onana? And can we make it 2 Trophee de Champions in a row? Yes, I don't know how Onana's missed that. He went right, and then went straight down the middle, but we've won the Trophee de Champions for the 2nd season in a row. Look, it doesn't mean a great deal, but anytime you beat PSG and win a trophy is good. Maybe that will make Dortmund reconsider the fact they're offering AC Milan's manager the job over us. Potentially, it looks like that's what they're doing. But for now, it's Ethan Ampadu who slotted a penalty away when it went to sudden death. He will lift the trophy for us with Ricky Puig now on the bench. And we've started the season off just like we did. I'd say the crowd goes wild, but there is none. I'll be interested to see what they reckon the stats were, because in terms of crowd attendance, because honestly, looks like this game's being played in a COVID situation or something, because there's no one there. If you're the France FFA, I think you've stuffed up by having this game in Japan. But stat-wise, look, until the last 20 minutes, PSG were absolutely dominating this game. You can see that real jump that we had. I think one of these would have been Quintero's chance. Also, Gowdy, but we got one with Hudson-Odoi. We finished that little 20, 15-minute period. I say 20, about the 89th minute, PSG really came back at us. But we got it to penalties, and we've won a really good start for Golubuski. We'll show you guys his stats now. The 20-year-old German we picked up on a free. You can see he's got good potential. We'll be back up to Golo most of the year, but that's the reason we've been able to let someone like Soriano go. But a really even game. I say even. PSG did dominate it, didn't they? But we sneak it thanks to that last 20 minutes before extra time and the penalty shootout. We'll tell the boys we're very happy with that. That will get the heads up going into the season. And happy days for us here at Monaco, albeit a little bit lucky, I think it's fair to say, as we win the Trophée des Champions for the second year in a row. Hudson-Odoi did have an injury, not much of one, so that's okay. And we'll just see if anything else has come through. Not really. We'll look at the staff thing in the job centre again just to make sure nothing's changed, and indeed it hasn't. So look, we'll see what happens next episode. It feels like we're going to be staying put at Monaco, but we could still be on the move, but it's looking unlikely. I think if the job got offered to me at Dortmund, I would take it, because they are a bit of a bigger club. The one thing I would say about us here at Monaco, while we're pretty solid as the second best team in France, the thing that I feel that lets Monaco down is A, a lack of fans, and B, the stadium. Because if we look at the club info, they've only got 4,890 season ticket holders, which isn't many. A stadium capacity of 1,850, which, yeah, not great. I mean, you compare that to Dortmund. We'll just have a quick look and you sort of see why I feel like Dortmund might be a better option. They've got 55,000 season ticket holders, and of course their stadium holds a bit more. It feels like more of a Champions League club, if you know what I mean. Monaco, yeah, not sure. The one thing I will say, another reason that I am quite keen to join Dortmund if they would offer me the job, they did knock PSG out of the Champions League last season, so they obviously have the quality to do that, albeit, you look at that transfer budget of theirs, 762 million. There's a reason for that. I've just sold one of their star strikers, one of the past next gen winners, I believe, to Bayern Munich for about $350 million New Zealand, so £175,000. I'll show that one. There it is. Lucas Brennicke, that's the one. Yes, he joined Bayern for 345 million New Zealand. So obviously Dortmund would need a replacement for him, but maybe we're not going to get the job, so we don't need to worry about it now. But that is an obvious gap to plug. And of course, Bayern would take all sorts of gunning down. Another reason that I do quite like the move to Dortmund in theory is that they have one more Champions League spot than Ligue 1 do. So that's something to consider as well, albeit I feel like with this Monaco team, we should be finishing second at worst. Anyway, so we'll see what happens in terms of that Dortmund job, but it doesn't look like we're going to be getting it, unfortunately. But if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do leave a comment down below. Let me know if you did like that sort of take the mickey intro. I'll try and do more of those if I get the chance to. If you did enjoy today's episode and have not done so already, then also subscribe to the channel and turn that notification bell on, all that good YouTube stuff, and it is greatly appreciated on my end. And until the next episode, probably the second game of Ligue 1 against Nice, unless something happens with Dortmund. Until then, keep on keeping on, and I will see you then. Cheers.